you were this on time, Nephew, this new look for you makes you look like a fuckboy. It doesn't hide the scar.
It's on the wrong side!
It's always on the wrong side. Next in our roast, I'm going to introduce, of course, Suki. Being that she was in an Arizona Comic-Con, she decided to dress appropriately for the situation. That is not the only thing that's hot. Please sit down. Uncle Iroh may need to adjust. This one we may have to have some help because the floors, they're carpet and they don't transfer sound too well, and she doesn't see too great. I would like to introduce Ta. Uncle Iroh sees what you did there, but you didn't. Up next, that I'm going to introduce, I'd rather not, because she still bends me in the wrong way. It's my niece, Azula. Break away from vacation. Top, scoot over so Azula's fat ass can see. Another reluctant introduction I have to make, but it's funny because we can poke fun at him for losing. Our previous Fire Lord Ozai. We gave him those because we thought he couldn't plastic bend. It doesn't work.
You can't bend at all.
Trust me, that's a joke for later. Is everyone back there 18? Who's not 18? Raise your hand. Leave. All right. Who would have to pick that? That's right. Up next. Yet another reluctant introduction. One of the people that I say I can respect, but I don't. In fact, so much so I don't think he's supposed to be here. I'm not going to introduce him at all. He doesn't deserve to be here. So we're going to skip him. Sokka could not make it because he's a douche. Of his canoe that he paddles. I think you young called a douche canoe.
How dare you?
called a roast, not a moistening.
Damn it, Hawking!
That's everyone. I believe that's everyone. Everyone, give a round of applause to all your roasters. Oh, wait. Of course there's somebody else. We need someone to burn. Can somebody go fetch the little twat Aang? Your cape makes you look like a fairy. I would also like to say that unfortunately, Katara is busy off somewhere getting wet.
Without you, Aang!
As an airbender, you leave her dry.
All right, shall we get started? Of course, the first person I'm going to introduce here is my nephew Zuko, who can come onto the podium. I'd like to say some words to him because it's what I do as a roast master. Nephew, I remember when we started looking for your honor. It is a good thing you suck at it more than finding or catching the Avatar. You know, if Aang was not here to bail you out of most of these troubles, in fact, you might have honored all over this story. But fret not, Prince Zuko. All things worked out, and you even got a girlfriend. Let's hope that lasts. I have, in fact, oh no, knock over some tea. I have, in fact, prepared some tea for you. I made it lukewarm because I know you hate burns.
Because he has a scar in his face.
Delicious.
Bullshit.
It's not just leaf juice.
Well, thank you, Uncle. I'm so glad that you could be here today. You know, rather than nearly poisoning yourself trying to find tea leaves.
That was 9 times.
You know, say what you want about my uncle, but for someone so wise and powerful, he's still the only person to this day I have ever seen do that. Like, who poisons themselves trying to decide which leaf is which? Fuck it, I'll just drink this one.
With metabolism.
Speaking of father figures, let's talk about my actual father. You know, Father, I put down on a piece of paper exactly how I feel about you.
The drawing.
Yeah.
In a strange universe, they call it a bird.
Like an actual aviation bird? I don't understand.
I'd explain it to you, but...
It means fuck you. But you know what? I'm not going to dwell on my father, because... Father, I'm going to go on to the next person, because I'm going to spend about as much time burning you as you spend actually being my father.
To be fair, you weren't worth my time.
So you pawned him off on me?
Well, you killed your last son.
That's what I
Alright, let's get on subject here. I want to get into this. I want to address the couple here. One of my favorite couples, if not my favorite. Suki and Sokka. I have a lot of respect for Suki. No, really, I don't. Not so much for Sokka. But I have a lot of respect for Suki, particularly in her communications skills. Really. Because nothing quite says, "You're my bitch," like literally beating the shit out of you and putting you in a dress. Looking at you, Sokka. That was almost as scary as seeing you in that dress. But it felt so good. I felt that calm.
I mean, I wasn't comfortable.
Yeah, sure you were. I've seen what you two do in tents. You didn't think I was there. I heard.
Try imagining feeling it.
Let's just move on.
Are you saying I rocked the world?
I'm just saying you could have pleased her a little bit better. I'm pretty sure the orgasm she was showing were completely fake.
You still felt it?
You still wore a dress.
The good old days.
Tough. I was gonna burn you, but I just don't see the point.
Well, you're the only other person with bad eyesight, considering you've got 50% of yours.
Hey, I got 20/20 vision in one.
That doesn't count as 20% vision.
Zuko, hindsight 2020 doesn't mean anything.
I always got one thing. Azula, you scared the shit out of me. Let's just move on to Aang. Aang, the first time I met you, I really just wanted to kick you in the nuts really fucking hard. And then I got to know you and we cultivated our friendship. We've trained together over the years. But now I realize I still want to kick you in the nuts really fucking hard. But, you know, one thing hasn't changed over the years. You still like to ride balls around. Sorry, air balls. Air balls, air scooter, whatever you want to call it, it's still a ball. You like that? You know, I still am pissed off about you beating my father. Of course, I have to beat up his. Yeah, it's a trade-off. I'll take it. And although we burn you today, we still know that Korra will be there to fuck it up tomorrow.
I wish I would be around for that roast. I'm sorry, I made it serious. You forgot your tea.
My tea.
This equipment is good. All right. Next, I'm going to introduce Suki. What to say about you, though? Suki, I know you are a very proud person, and it's almost as if you read my mind today by avoiding the subject, but normally, the women where I come from, when they wear as much makeup as you do, also matches their occupation. We, of course, call them whores. I am concerned, though, that as a very, very good earthbender, you may have bigger stones here than all the men on this stage. This is also including my niece Azula. But before we are done here, and you go back to your Kyoshi warriors and your dojo of lesbianism, I would say you should drink some tea. Cinnamon herbal tea. Oh, it's fantastic. It's good for constant PMS. Here, in fact, bring some back for the others.
You just teabagger?
If you haven't caught on yet, I'm going to teabag
I will bring my tea back to my comrades. But what are we here for today? The Messiah of the world, Kung Fu Action Jesus, Aang himself. Too bad he's such an airhead. He knows how to save the world, but he doesn't even know how to masturbate yet. Well, and already balding? I feel bad for your children. I hope you're balding by choice, because hopefully the balding is aerodynamic. Alright. And who could forget Katara's dim-witted brother? Sokka. Yes, I'm talking about you, honey. You're just comic relief. You couldn't even fight off a short bus full of nuts. Only with the power of cross-dressing could you amount to anything. Yes, you pulled that off better than I did. Alright, your catchphrase might as well be Leroy Jenkins! Alright, then there's
He
Zuko.
might catch on and be famous one day.
Then there's Zuko, the Cyclops with daddy issues.
Just shut up.
Just take it. If being Firelord doesn't patch out, maybe with your haircut you can be perfect for an emo rock band. Just start spamming Hadouken, it'll be perfect for the Fire.
I'm trying out a new look, okay? Your band name could be called Ashes of Honor.
Isn't that on your son's gravestone?
I don't want to hear you.
We get it, Father. You burned.
Not anymore. Oh! We first burned.
I'm proud of you, Sokka.
And then, I have a question for you guys. What do you call Britney Spears with firebending? Azula. Even if you were committed, they wouldn't even have enough medication to make you sick.
Can't confirm.
Maybe finding a hobby will help you deal with that bitch all bottled up inside. Possibly
Can't confirm or not.
Possibly pottery. I bet you could get fired up all about that. Or maybe you should probably stick with fire dancing. You don't have to be sane for that.
Can't confirm you don't.
And
You
then,
should really practice your fire dancing more. You've lost your touch.
Uncle, that was
are you
one
done?
time.
Yes, I'm done with the rest of you, and I need to talk about the rest.
Okay. You were so ranty that you forgot your tea. Moving down the line, we are going to introduce Top. Top, you can hear me, right?
I am blind, not deaf, jackass. I can hear you.
That doesn't explain why you're so dumb. Toph, if you could actually see the look of disappointment I have on my face when it comes to your manners, I think even I would have given up on you like your parents did.
Zuko, that's how it goes.
My own nephew once told me that I have a very distinct smell, but if I could say anything, your feet smell like they should probably go hide in a secret tunnel.
Hate that song!
Secret tunnel!
Tough, I also prepared some tea for you. I think you should have this peppermint tea. After all, your dress should not be the only thing that smells like dirt.
The stage is on the right.
I'm done, lady.
Do you need some help up there?
I got it.
You sure? Sure? Yeah.
Why does she have notes?
They're in Braille.
Yeah, we invented Braille now, so that way I can actually see through the words and whatnot.
Good save.
You know, out of everyone here, they're kind of, you know, all beating around the bush like everyone does in the show, but not me. So, Zuko, I just want to tell you, out of all the people here, you've done the most growing up. Super proud of you. Too bad your mom wasn't around to see it.
You can relate.
It's not that she didn't want to forget about you. No, she probably did because you couldn't find your honor.
I already have one burn.
You needed a few more. How was that last record deal for you? I heard it bombed his tank. No one wants to hear your emo-ness anymore.
I'm trying a new look.
Moving on to
You
Dear.
should stop trying.
Obviously it failed. No one loves you, especially your mother.
I already have one burn, people.
Well, actually I have multiple, but moving on because no one wants to hear about you anymore. Dear Suki. Really? Sokka? You could do so much better than that. I know how your guys' first time went, and man, can I tell you, you dropped the ball on that one?
I bet it still wouldn't stop you.
No one asked you, Iroh. Now, Azula. I got nothing for you. I actually think you're like kind of insane, but also kind of intelligent, because, you know, you're Azula. Moving on.
The fuck?
That's it. What do you want?
No, you're just a bitch.
Hey, don't talk about my daughter like that.
No one asked you, Ozai. You're supposed to be quiet.
Ozai, you don't get to talk. You can't even bend anything.
You're only half a man. You can't get enough of the mortar. Anyway.
Hey, father. Burn.
So, Sokka, we've done a lot together. Challenged a saber moose lion cub and his mother together. Brought down a fleet of Fire Nation ships while they were destroying the Earth Nation. Well, after their entire, metal event. Yet, you still have this running theme of losing things. Boomerang, Space Sword, UA.
I take back everything I said about my burns.
But there's a difference between UA and the boomerang. One came back.
Hey, father, you want to tag team this? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Burn!
And then, sweet little twinkle toes. I wish I could say you were as awesome as me, but we all know that's a lie, because I am the greatest earthbender that has ever lived. Your mamby-pamby boo-hooing has gotten so annoying over the years that I've just decided to ditch your ass and open up my own metal bending school because of how much you complain. Your balding started at a very early age, as far as I know. And, you know, I'm really depressed that Katara ended up with you because, like Suki, she could have been so much better.
I'm glad you could find your seat.
At least I could find something. Suki told me, still can't find it.
Just wait till my turn, bitch. Just wait till my turn.
So that way you can give a feeble attempt at pleasing the crowd. We already know you can't really please anyone.
No, so that way he can put on a dress and try hard.
Also, your poetry skills suck. Can't even hide.
Go hide. He can pull off the dress though.
Well, I will
Very
continue.
possible.
Shut up. I will continue introducing people down the line, and up next is Goto. Oh, Princess Azula. I'd say it's a pleasure, but we all know that's a lie. Well, being most of this, in fact, roast is a bunch of firebenders, we can all hope that too.
Bird, by the way.
Almost literal. Azula, they say a storm is impossible to tame, but you are no simple storm, are you? You're about the Hurricane Katrina of Psycho. Also, when I told your brother, literally, Azula is crazy and needs to go down, I did not expect you to actually be going down on half of the Fire Nation.
How's your son, by the way, Uncle?
Bird! Honorable. Bird! You must have turned that experience that you had into great training, though, I should say. After all, being able to take so many shockers made you able to bend lightning extremely well.
I ain't touching that one.
I brewed you some tea, dear Azula. It's chamomile. It's supposed to calm raging cunts.
I hope you have a lot of tea.
Sit the fuck down, old man.
I don't like being this close to her.
Accept it. That's your lot in life.
I'm only here because they made me be here. Aang, your family's dead. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me, peasant! Fine. So are your friends. Sokka, you're a fuckboy.
For once we agree on something.
For a minute, I just saw blue Zuko.
You know what? There's an easier way to do this. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you in particular. You're cool. Especially fuck you. Fuck all of you.
Thank God she sat down. I raised her well.
If you wanted to excel in crazy training,
Azula, your speech was about as quick as your rule over the nation.
That is a sick bird, and I have sick birds.
Better than yours.
simple life. And then Zuko came along.
What did it do?
Nothing. Up next, I have to because the great Asians wanted me to put him on this stage. Ozai, Ozai. My dear brother, so many things could be said of you, but what more can I honestly say about the biggest flamer in all the nations? You had half the world in your iron grip, but even with your proud experience of beating little boys, the Avatar still whooped you. Now that your bending has been taken away, I hear your manhood is trying to uphold your honor by mastering the art of not bending. I suppose now even Sozin's comet couldn't get enough power to lift it up there. Did you know that is probably why Ursa left? That and a serious lack of honor over here. It's a shame, but nonetheless, come, please have your cup of tea I prepared for you. It's ginseng. It's supposed to help with bending.
Thanks, brother, for the introduction and forcing me to join these distinguished individuals. Could you not even allow me to wear my royal garbs? Did you trash them? Did you shit on them? Look at these brags.
Yes.
They're not worthy of a ruler.
Do you want an honest answer?
A little bit of both and something else.
Between your father's robes?
I burned out the crotch in your pants.
I love you. You are my brother. And you're also a big dumbass. Take your son, Lieutenant, for example. How did he die in the Battle of Ba Sing Se, you said? Did you drink some of your rare tea? Maybe he died of boredom listening to your rants of lotus flowers. You know, I feel like I want to share a little bit of my favorite song. You might know this very well. Little Soldier Boy. Come marching home. Brave Lieutenant. He's not coming home.
That's his dick! I love that song.
Yeah, that's my father. He's a dick.
You learned well.
Did the guilt of losing Lieutenant make you leave your honor and come back home? I think so.
At least my son died with honor. You couldn't even die.
Let's be honest. I was meant to rule and you to serve. Give me some more tea.
You didn't even finish that talk.
Let's be honest. There's a few differences between you and me, brother. For one, my kids have lived to see what a real roar can do.
Fail.
I have the ambition to see what a world should be created and the heirs to follow through. What did you have? Soldier Boy.
Better facial hair.
I've been in the jail cell for God knows how long. It's the first time I've seen daylight.
Whoever said that, come give Uncle Iroh a hug.
You put on the eyebrow and now his facial hair
I
still look better.
I tried new oil.
Apparently a high five wasn't good enough.
Watch out. He's
and hope.
Peace! Peace!
Peace to all of you. Enjoy more tea.
I'm glad to see our new
I'm
power.
sitting next to Dumb and Dumber.
Hey, what's going on?
Tom can hear you.
Hey, Bendy. What did you do?
Silence!
That still works.
No, it is.
I'm glad to see you. Our new Fire Lord, Prince Zuko, is here. He hasn't ruined the Fire Nation yet.
Yeah, did I hurt you?
We'll see. See how this goes.
No, I can't see out of this side because of you.
You're welcome. You know, I was so proud to hear that my son killed the Avatar. Oh yes, it filled me with pride. It made me realize that you had become a strong man, unlike the weak man your father or your mother wanted you to be.
Slip of the tongue.
When I challenged you to an act in kind, I wanted to see how your fire weapon had been improving. It's a shame you couldn't dodge 3 inches to the right.
No, you really don't like you.
He would have lost his sideburns that he's trying to emo out.
Let's be honest though, when you were born, you weren't really showing any signs of fire bending, as we can all see.
I'm trying a new look.
You were supposed to be cleansed at birth. No royal family member without fire bending should exist in our line. But your mother begged you to spare your life. And the sex, the things she did.
The walls of boxing say we're thick enough. I heard that shit.
Now that I think about it, that's probably why my sister. Let it be known that every act that I have done was to create a better future for you and my daughter.
What the fuck did I just hear?
I was hoping that my brother here would teach you how to be a real man, because obviously I couldn't, nor could your mother.
Once it did, always it did.
Ozai, I know you've been in a cell for very long, and having long things in your face like this is very intimidating, but please talk into the mic. Long black things like this. They're not going to burst at you. They're not water benders. They won't bend on your face. It's fine. Don't feel the mic.
Let it be known that everything that I've done, all these evil deeds, were because I let you live. They're the price of your life.
What the fuck did I just hear? Zuko, you might be going deaf, so you know that's a really hard lot in a life.
It's because your mother loved you and the sex. These are the only reason you'll lie.
I get it. You fucked my mom.
A lot.
Oh, God, now you gotta get me home.
While on the topic of a mother's love, Azula, it's a shame your mother didn't love you. But she loved you, and your brother, and I loved you.
Why'd she leave?
I think I explained that in my last story.
She gave me the throne. What more can a man want?
He spent so much time practicing his firebending, it came out as steam.
I don't want to imagine that.
But everyone just did.
Azula, you were meant to be see it through. Let your brother take over? Are you kidding me? This pussy?
Okay, my face does not reflect my attitude towards life. This might look a little bit like that.
It does look like a vagina, doesn't it?
I'm trying to do what, okay?
You literally have to walk on the chalk. Yes. It seems we have the Avatar here with us. What was your name again? Boom? We're not so different, you and I. We both want to see the world free from conflict and hate. You just lack the wisdom to see that a true, perfect world is forged through fire and force.
Yeah. This bullshit again.
It sounds like people are sleeping.
Your speeches are as powerful as your bending.
Is it pitiful?
Spot on.
Notice!
Hey, when we fought, you brought me to my birthright, to rule the nations. And you brought me to my fire temple. Seriously, dude, dick move. You didn't have the balls to kill me yourself. Let's be honest. The world would have been better, ruled in iron thumb, than cradled by your next generation's hands. Let's be honest. Your stupidity and tendency to fuck things up must be part of the Avatar system.
Yeah, I hate him too. He could have trimmed his beard. I mean, I brought him a razor. That's not what it was for, but...
It's a shame we don't have shackles for your lips. Up next is going to be, of course, one of my favorites. Sokka. Sokka, you're coming up next. And, Sokka, I respect you because a warrior like Sokka is easily represented by the very weapons that he uses. Sokka, the boomerang that you throw, it shows your swift and sharp actions with the tenacity to always come back.
Except
But with your skills, you should probably be more like your meteor sword and get lost.
You forget about UA too.
How can we all forget about UA? No one can. He won't. If you think about it, I would have to say, on the note of that meteor sword, I still think that it was a heaven-sent gift from your old girlfriend. It just amuses me how she got her rocks off more than you ever did. Oh. If you would like, I think you should have this tea. It's green tea with moonflowers. I hear it's a good cure for loneliness or bad memories. I don't know which one.
Someone sneezed on me.
This is fucking cactus juice!
Hey, we talked about this. We were gonna take a trip. I've been doing this the whole time. Follow along, come on.
I need an
I
adult.
was trying to cut down. Let's get things started, shall we? By the way, I saved the world. Oh, you're welcome. I pissed my sister off so badly that she was able to use her watermelon and her full abilities and crack this little bastard out of an ice cube. You'd still be frozen in a fucking ball of power, you little shit. You're welcome. And you know what? I had a good life. I really did. I had a small army to take on the world. I just told you to.
Those were an army of 5-year-olds.
I said small army.
They don't count as an army.
You fought snowmen.
Where's
Maybe that's why you can't throw balls because you got frostbite in a very bad place.
Fuck boy.
I'm so glad everyone here loves me so much.
Yeah, see, fuck you!
Come and relieve my ass. Saka. I'm obsessed with it.
Saka.
Which?
Lotus.
I'm gonna do a special shout out. You know, special shout out to a lovely man that doesn't get as much props as he deserves. It's a cabbage man.
Hey, cabbage man. Oh, your cabbages. And
Cabbage
also,
man.
your place sucked dick. I like meat. That's right. Fuck no shit.
Cabbage man, I didn't see you there like everybody else.
Especially Tom.
I'm so glad people can help me with these burns.
Happy someone out.
Or did they?
Don't help him!
Those cabbages are talking to me right now.
Where's the happy?
Don't tell me how to live. You are like multiplying. It's wonderful. By the way, just so everybody understands, the mushroom pod was better. Yeah, I mean on Facebook. Uncle Ira, this is a man I can actually respect. He has good taste. He knows what he's doing. Pours wine. Hell of a cup of tea. And he had to deal with this fuck stain for as long as he possibly could. I know this
3
one.
long years.
I can only imagine what happened after they let us have our show. But I will say this, sir. You're a wonderful man. Your son would be proud of how great you were. P.S. White Lotus.
White Lotus.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to give a round of applause real quick. Just no, seriously, round of applause. Round of applause. We got the world's largest piece of shit joining us today. Oh, I know.
Hey, Ron, they're sitting next to each other.
It's my father.
I do have a question for you. Oh my God, John.
Tom, I didn't know you learned airbending.
Jose, I do have a question for you. How does it feel not to only raise one terrible child, but raise two? Pretty good. I'm pretty good.
You're gonna need to define raised on my part.
You know, it's so hard to understand the dramas and bullshit you had to go through because he dropped you off at like 10, right? So you had to go with age 1, 2, 3, 10. Sorry, they didn't teach us how to count on my phone. But seriously though, you can't bend, you can't do anything? Nothing? Like nothing? Because I didn't want to able to bend my whole life and I still got shit polished. You ready for this? I took down your whole fucking aviation in one day.
Your air stations seem to be filled with a lot of hot air.
Azula. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I wanted that my whole life.
You're the most craziest bitch I've ever met, and I fucked the moon.
No, you didn't. Assuming it was your first time. You got nothing with the moon.
Except
Cried afterward.
only hot.
But you know what? I think I understand why your mom's never loved you and why you're so angry and everything like that. Because don't get me wrong, my mom was taken from me by your douchebag father and your whole fucking people. So, you know, I was able to move on with my life. God damn it, that stare. But let's face it, I think the real reason why you're so built up with all this nasty negativeness is because you need to fucking get laid. Fairness. I'm your age. I'll sacrifice the car for the world. If it just gets you to shut the fuck up and quit bitching. By the way, your hair at the end.
To quote the Deadpool movie, I pity the guy who pressures her at the prom sex.
Bitch ain't going to prom.
True. Well, the prom in the jail at least.
Now I'm going to talk about one of my beloveds here. Sue. The first time I met you, you blindfolded me, tied me up, and put me against a tree. I've never been more turned on in my life.
I remember when I came across that. I laughed.
That was the day wood bending was cool.
Any bitches that I could have finished.
Still can't.
You're 18 and up, right? Sorry, I had to control that bending urge. That's in only a couple movies that you should know about. But no, let's be honest. You showed me some amazing moves to my awesome list of epicness that I already had. You showed me how to put makeup on like a boss. I'm just saying I looked good that day. Don't get me wrong, the dress was a little much, but I gotta do it after a while. It was nice. You know, I felt like myself, but I didn't. Hey, whatever, I was fabulous. And you know what? I know you was my first love, but you can always pick me up every time I get sad, so thank you.
I'm okay with this.
Tough. Oh, wait. Okay. Sadly, I actually don't have anything bad to say about you. You've been a great friend. You always were around when I needed you. You always seemed to be happy I was around. You laughed at my jokes. And you know what? Thank you.
Make a blind joke. It's funny.
I don't think she'd see it coming. Sorry, I had to do it. But I actually wrote a poem for you. No, not a haiku. I just want to be very forward about this one.
Interpretive dance.
It's not like I could actually appreciate it.
I wouldn't show her that anyway, even if she could see that. Roses are red, water is blue. Too bad you'll never see how much I love you. Yeah, you thought I was going to be a prick, huh? Yeah, fuck you too.
You know, not to steal Azula's line or anything, but fuck boy.
I agree.
Last time I checked, I was the one who got laid in the show.
But it's not a very good lay. So
A lazy leg! A lazy leg!
Still counts.
Hey, I got it.
Can confirm orgasm in dress.
This person is very interested in orgasms. I'm very concerned. Who's with her? Don't worry about it.
Hey, guys, I've already told you, I'll take the hit. It's gonna hurt.
Don't you think she's taking the hit?
In fairness, you know, you would be kind of shocking. Anyway, as I was saying about Tough. You know, who knows? Maybe one day we can maybe start a family of some sort and you'll just never been able to bother.
I am a strong, independent, earth-bending woman who do not need no man.
Oh, Oh, okay, good job. I'm glad you brought that up. Last time I checked, you know what? You're 100% right. I lost my sword, I lost my boomerang, saving your bitch ass. And you know what? I'll do it again.
Sokka, this emotional roller coaster you're putting out.
In fairness, I'm just prepared for the hate sex later. But let's go to Zuko. I would start with an epic burn, but your dad took care of that 2 years before I met you.
Zuko, I think that burn was so good you might have to do another quest for some honor.
I'm trying a new look.
By the way, I gotta say, you know, I honestly thought you were gonna hook up with my sister, but she put you in the friend zone quicker than Korra did with Bolin.
Or about as quick as my dad spent being a father.
I thought the same time frame. But I feel like a dick about this, bro. I've known where your mom was for like years now.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's the same place where I found your mother.
In my tits!
Remember that one night when the hair was down?
Did she do the weird thing?
Did she beat you up and tie you to a tree and put you in a dress too?
Wood bending was not the only time that was formed.
That's a yes. I'm kind of concerned about how much time you spend in a dress. Me. I'm trying a new look.
Guys. Let him have it. I'm just glad he fixed his hair, because the first look... Seriously, you look like Goro from Mortal Kombat had sex with an abortion twin.
Sokka, be careful. Top knots are cool.
No, that it is, with the rest of your hair. It looked like he had a bitch handle for days.
It is gross. The reason why I'm not balding, by the way, is because Uncle Iroh got hold of Uncle Iroh gang.
But you know what? Throughout the whole experience of you chasing us and failing multiple fucking times, I did learn a lot about you. One, that you never give up. And that's really honorable. It's only kept the line you're actually going to get on this roast. You know, you actually have a heart, which I thought you were just here to douchey, but
It's more my sister's thing.
I can't wait for Ladyland. But you know what? You taught the Avatar how to do firebending. You did a really sexy dance. Oddly, I was turned on by that. I don't know why.
A lot of people were.
There was only dragons and a couple other people. How is that? Wait, I don't even want to know. But, you know, from the douchebag who I first met on my shore to the man you are now, you've grown up. Not that much taller, but you've grown up. And you know what? That new look is a lot better. So, thank you.
What universe?
I'm waiting for the joke.
Your whole life was a joke. I thought that was obvious. Like, that's like beating a dead horse or someone else's son. Oh. Hey, I said this sounds epic as shit. I would have learned a lot from him. She's probably not know how to make tea. Fuck, I'm out of juice. Now let me talk about someone we all know and love. His name is Aang. I was so happy before I met you. So fucking happy.
With your small army of 5-year-olds who have to pee every 5 minutes?
Hey, you know what? Army's an army. Look, it's 5, 6, 7, or 8. After 9, they usually start talking back to us. But, Aang, you're 112 years old. Does anybody else remember that fact? You know, that you're 112? Okay. Yeah, you're trying to bang my 13-year-old sister, you fuck. You know, you actually have a lot in common with somebody else you might know. His name is Jared from Subway.
5-year-old army.
Burn! At least they listened. Me. You know, I always found it funny the fact that every person you met, we had to fucking help. We didn't have to fucking help anyone. We killed one person in 3 fucking seasons. That's 1 whole year. One year, and you had one job. Like,
Hey, Sokka, that's what you're doing.
how do you see that?
I can hear that, and obviously I know my mouth moves, so your mouth is moving.
Me.
Me!
Anyway, since I'm gonna make sure everyone sees my point,
Don't whip out your dick.
that bending skill is still not approved.
Is that unbound?
If he pulls that out, it's going to be a very dull weapon.
Whatever you want to get done, fuckboy here, like. Just don't whip out your dick.
I'm sorry, but that was an amazing burn. It's just in case anybody didn't hear that, it would probably be easier than me to find that than my soul. Touche. No, seriously, zero out of 10. But Aang, you did something for me that no one else has actually done for me in my whole life. You were actually able to reunite me with my father. A man that I look up to, and hopefully one day I'll actually be able to be his good as.
Unfortunately, you reunited me with mine as well.
So Aang, as much as we roast you and most people see you as an annoying piece of shit, you can bang my sister all you want, bro. You're gonna have to deal with the kids. Fuck you, I'm not babysitting. For that, I thank you. Oh, wait, fuck, hold on. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I fucked this one up. What?
He should change that to fuckboy.
All right. Oh, my list. My list.
Is it the one right in front of you?
I think the fuckboy took it.
No, that's how they say
That's especially very
Hello. I've never been happier with the fact that you guys are actually doing it back to us. Oh, okay. Hey, how's it going? Thanks, Rick. Fucking Rick!
You did steal it, bastard.
Me?
It's like he stole the hearts of the fans.
Sorry. All right. Of course, none of this would be possible without Aang. A lot of it still wouldn't be possible with Aang. Let's be honest. Avatar Aang, you are a young man I respect. As you have connected us all here together, I cannot say anything too mean though, otherwise you might run away and abandon everyone you love for another 100 years. I am surprised though that you were able to beat my brother. I could have sworn for the entire series for how often you ran, your balls were frozen up inside of you because of that iceberg. In any case, there is a tea that I have specially prepared for you that I think you should try if you come up here. It's called Sleepy Time, and I've iced it. You should be used to both. And I will give you the mic if you would like to stand up and come up here.
Oh, no. I'm not sitting through this shit. No, fuck you. Sit the fuck down.
I got sports. Not again.
You go, cabbage guy!
Come on. Cabbage guy.
All of you.
Fuck it, I don't want to hear this.
Maybe when you leave, you'll finally get an orgasm.
That's later.
That's my girl! Yeah!
Shut up! Sit the fuck down, fuckboy. Yo, what are you gonna do? Show some hand signs at me?
I thought I was fuckboy.
It looks like that Azula has decided to leave. Not much of a loss, and I think we're all able to cope with the loss. Cabbage Man, again, I forgot you're here. I honestly...
calling me that! I don't like cabbage anymore!
What's your name?
To be continued.
I honestly have nothing to really say about you, really. You have honest work and you make honest money. Though I think you should maybe start selling pickup sticks. That way when people crash in your car, you at least have a fun game to do.
I never even want to sell cabbages. I just want to write plays, man.
Don't see them.
Maybe they'll make you rich one day. Anyways, Aang, we've been here mostly roasting each other, I have to say. However, I would also have to say that it's because the more words that come out of your mouth, the less we have to try burning you. It's just that easy. But if you'd like to come up here and say a few words, now is your time.
Thank you, Michael Ira. One moment while I get my notes. First off, I would like to explain that this particular rosary is for all airbending masters. We wear these to symbolize our dedication to peace, maintaining a calm presence of mind.
This is getting bad.
You should give it to us
Michael
all.
Ira, I'm kind of disappointed in you. After you were imprisoned, you worked very, very hard, and you made yourself turn into a rock. Seriously, you could have grated meat on your abs. And now, well, you kind of look like Boo. Majin Boo, that giant, fat sack of fat. What happened to you?
It's just more to love.
It's supposed to be just tea, not tea and cakes. You're supposed to love tea, not the cake. For the love of God, stop eating the cake.
It's just for appearances in case I have to break out of this bitch.
Continuing along with your family. Zuko, you are a good friend. And everyone here has been ripping on pretty hard about the new look you're going for. However, I'm sorry, but the look belongs in the Lowe's household tool department. And you claim to be wanting to kick my balls, but much like your honor, it will take you about 3 seasons you can fucking find me.
Is that because of his ability, or they're just...
Going along with size, Fire Lord Ozai. The human vagina requires a penis of at least 3 inches long, which means yours was just barely sufficient to do its job. If you have anyone to blame for the inadequacies that is your children, you have no further to look than the nearest mirror.
Also, he's a dick.
I love your mother.
Toph Beifong, you are the only person on this stage who, even in the Avatar state, do I consider an equal. That being said, much because it is a Saturday night, we will go out as usual. I will be your wingman. I will assist you in getting people drunk, and you will find the nearest hot guy to rape.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Rape is like a very strong word.
What do you call it when you take a giant rock, club them upside the head, and go, be tough, be sex time?
You know what? Fuck you. I did not do that. There was some wooing in there. It's better than you and Katara's sex life.
Hey, you're gonna have to deal with it. I've been dealing with it about my father and my mother. All roast.
Soft, calm down, get the sand out of your vagina.
I don't have sand in my vagina. It's regularly cleaned out.
I don't have any sand in my
I
eye.
call it a healthy
Hey,
floating
hey.
earth.
Well, everything I do is a healthy coating of Earth. It's not me and happiness or sex if there's not Earth involved.
Sokka?
Oh well, I had bought enough for this.
Yes, Aang. I'm gonna regret the fuck out of this.
Much like Jackson Rathbone, you are more in dire need of a blowjob than any white man in history.
Suki, I'm not white.
Suki, please get on that because that's all you're good for.
I've been trying. He just keeps on screaming Yue.
Also, he can confirm he can't find his sword.
That's what I'm supposed to call it. Sword?
And since Azula stormed off like the little bitch that she is,
Can confirm his bitch.
fuck her. Fuck her right in her dumb-ass fucking cunt. Seriously, this fucking bitch needs to take the goddamn sticks out of her fucking ass and fucking cunt so Toph can put him a goddamn stone dildo and peg the bitch.
Avatar, I feel like that's been building up for 100 years.
I told you I'll take the hit.
I'm not really into fucking crazy. If when you fuck crazy, you get crazy. It's like an STD. You can't escape from that. So I
Then you should be fine.
So you're spreading that every Saturday night is what you're saying?
No. I'm saying your sister needs to spread it to a guy that will actually want to marry her. But then again, he'd probably run away because she's unmarriable.
Top, there ain't no man on earth that wants to marry that.
No one wants to put the ring on that.
I don't want anyone to put a ring on that. I'm independent.
Top, the microphone is not willing to make out with you.
I know you can't see it, Top.
No, too close. Stay there.
I will end off with this. When all of you are long, dead, and gone, and you are completely forgotten, I, as the Avatar, who is fucking immortal, will be able to look back through the ages and laugh my ass off at all of your kinky asses.
You don't remember your past lives.
You're still gonna be a bitch in the next one.
Yeah.
Also, not to mention, every time you look back upon yourself, they're always disappointed at where you are.
Well, next time around, just remember this. What a trap.
I'm not sure if that was a turn or not. Was that a turn? That could have turned.
Yes, it was a
It was a bird, Sokka. It was a bird. Peace!
I guess he's just leaving.
Avatar out, I guess. All right. Well, there's not much more to be said than what has been gotten off our chests today. We'll probably try again another time. Who knows? But other than that, as your Roastmaster, this is Uncle Iroh signing out. Drink your tea and enjoy the rest of your con. Thank you for coming, guys.